Thank you, Jesse, for that wonderful introduction. Hello, everyone. This must be weird. You can actually see us.
What?
This is episode number 135.
6.
What?
Anyway, 35 or 36, or whatever.
Of At odds with the Unbreakable Spirit.
And the executioner, Daniel Travas.
I'm Matthew Smith, aka the Unbreakable Spirit. When you hear a round one boxing bell, we'll do final thoughts. When you hear just three bells rapidly, we're starting a segment or a new one. But let's tell you what the topics are.
Topic number 1.
How will Uncle Howdy work without Bray Wyatt?
Number 2.
There were total BS rumors circulating on Facebook of all places of Vince McMahon being sold to AEW, and we're discussing our thoughts whether or not that's a good thing or why they're total BS.
Number 3.
The prediction battle for NXT Battleground 2024. But first, my comrade?
Well, thank you, Matthew. My thoughts on Bray Wyatt, will Uncle Howdy work without Bray Wyatt is, I believe with or without, if with the Sinister Six or without the Wyatt Six, is the Wyatts could work under Triple H, provided when he has a match, if it's a one-on-one match, I want this Uncle Howdy character. I want this Uncle Howdy character to be the most dominant version compared to anything we've seen in the lore of the Bray Wyatt universe. Everything that's been built. All I ask is they explain how Uncle Howdy has gotten this powerful. That is, to me, the more intriguing thing. How are you going to explain how Uncle Howdy got all of Wyatt's power?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Because whoever
aside from the fact that if you watch the Bray Wyatt documentary, the lantern lit up for Uncle Howdy.
Yeah, but my whole thing is, look, whatever they decide to do with Uncle Howdy is cool. Is that all I ask is that whoever, if you truly want the Fiend to be a problem for everybody, you need him to dominate or destroy whoever his first, or whoever his first opponent is. Like, they could hit him with the clothesline and he just pop right up. Like, you need to make this motherfucker a problem. What are your thoughts?
That is a great point. Like, you need to make this guy and any of his associates a problem. And for people who don't know, like, the story of Uncle Howdy and stuff, like, check out the Dreadmare YouTube channel. It's very lore based, like the one Bray Wyatt did. It's interesting.
Yes.
And
continue.
sorry, you can go. You're the host of the segment. That's why you're in the bigger square.
Fair enough. My thoughts are, look, whatever you decide to do, no matter, who his my more important question is he a babyface? Is he a heel? Is he a tweener? What the fuck is he?
That's a good point. We know next to nothing about the mysterious Uncle Howdy and the Wyatts.
More importantly is that whoever you have him go after has to lose. Like, if you have Uncle Howdy's first victim, for example, be Cody Rhodes, Cody's gonna have to lose. Whoever his
Yeah.
first match is, he's gonna have to lose. I don't care. Sorry, said person's gonna have to lose. Your thoughts?
I agree, and it's definitely gonna be interesting to see how it develops.
You got anything? You got any other things you want to add? For
I'm thinking, you know how it's hard for me.
yeah. My thoughts is that whatever
Okay.
WWE does decide to do with the Bray Wyatt characters, you need to make him not only a threat, but you need to make him very unpredictable. More than Bray Wyatt. More like, you need to make him like a Joker, if that makes any sort of sense. You need to make
Yeah.
him just, we have no idea, like, oh, he's after you, like,
Why?
he's after Jey Uso. Why? He's after Damian
Because Jay
Priest.
killed the Fireflies.
Yeah, but, or, he's after, Sami Zayn. Why? Everything, I want, like, I don't want just, here's a reason. I want, we gotta figure out a reason. Don't just tell me the reason.
Oh, and we got the episode wrong. This is episode 136, so technically I should be hosting this segment, but honestly, do we
Well,
really keep track?
no. What, Matthew, your thoughts on the Uncle Howdy shit?
My thoughts are I am very intrigued to see what is gonna happen in this story, especially with Triple H holding the creative reins.
That is true. That's a very good point. With Triple H holding the creative reins, is Uncle Howdy could be more dangerous than Bray Wyatt ever was.
Yeah, that
And
is a good point, my friend. A
eh,
good point.
and look, if you do have Uncle Howdy go after championships, cool, great, whatever. But it's just, don't, like, I would, I would make it very complicated, like, I wouldn't have him win it in, like, a normal, like, I'd have him lose it in, honestly, more of, like, triple threat matches, because he would still lose the match, but he would still protect the character. Like, I'm
Yeah,
fine if he thinks,
as long as he doesn't get pinned.
I mean, I'm fine if he gets, I'm fine if Bray Wyatt, if Uncle Howdy, loses the match, but it's
Yeah, but
just,
to protect the character, he can't be pinned. So you're saying like fatal four ways or triple threats.
yeah, like what they did for Roman.
Yeah, and also like if you have him in like a Hell in a Cell, don't end it by DQ. Don't ruin Uncle Howdy like Vince ruined the Fiend.
Yeah. Okay, this might be a hot take. If you want the Fiend to be a serious problem, he's going to need to be this generation's Undertaker. I said
Oh,
it.
that's a hot take, but we can move into the final thoughts now. Do you want to go first or should I?
I go first. Alright. My final thoughts are, whatever WWE does decide to do with Bray Wyatt, no matter who his first victim should be, is that all I ask is you make anything Bray Wyatt does, make it make sense.
Uncle
Don't
Howdy.
just, yeah, whatever Uncle Howdy does, make it make total sense. Give me like like, have this shit, don't just like give me everything within a week. Just have it be like, have me guessing of, okay, what the hell is this guy up to? Or, that sort of stuff. And whoever his first victim is, make it someone that the fans, like, if he's a heel, make it be someone we care about. If he's a baby face, have it be one of WWE's top heels.
Okay.
That's my thought. You?
Yeah, as for me, the Uncle Howdy character seems like the spiritual. I'm messing up my words. I am not. I'm gonna keep that in because it's funny.
Yep.
I feel like the Uncle Howdy character is the spiritual successor to the cult leader Bray Wyatt, and I'm excited to see what we get from this new iteration of Howdy.
We got a little bit when Bray Wyatt was alive, but now the chains might be coming off.
Yeah, we'll be right back with topic number 2. And we are back with topic number 2. I'm in the big square, which means I'm hosting this segment. So,
Yeah.
I almost forgot to start the timer.
God damn it.
I hey, I forgot last segment too, but you didn't notice.
True.
So, I saw on Facebook like 3 days ago, maybe, someone posted a fake AI generated post from Brian Alvarez that AEW was sold to Vince McMahon. Why do I say it's fake? I didn't see anything on his X account. That's more evidence than they gave.
Yeah,
And this segment is probably going to spiral into don't believe everything you see on the internet, people.
he's right. Cause my honest thoughts on this whole shit is like, okay, don't just like use an AI generator to tweet shit for like if you want to tweet shit like do it. Okay, I will give the person props. That is some clever shit.
Yeah. And
That
they're
is,
just trying to start crap on the internet. So you get a
but
little golf clap.
bravo. Like, I will give you credit. That is very, very, very clever. But I honestly think that what the whole Vince McMahon thing is dumb. It's entertaining, but it's dumb. But also, it's just like
Especially
with
with like how poorly stuff is going for him these days.
yeah, and with how poorly. Also, here's why I don't like. Here's my reason for not believing that shit. Number one, because of all the shit that's going on with Vince right now.
Yeah, and didn't you say his investigation's gotten even worse?
And I don't know if that's 100%. Yeah, what I learned, and I'm gonna check again to see if this is true, but I have heard, and people don't quote me on this, but
Don't
I've
quote
heard.
either of us on this. We are not journalists.
Fuck no. um, but my quote is, I have heard that his investigation has gotten so bad that it has been put on pause because the DOJ is stepping in to investigate it.
And for those who don't know what the DOJ is, that is the Department of Justice.
If you don't know what the DOJ is, you're dumb as a rock.
But also, it probably means you're a good person.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on these shit?
My thought is anyone that believes posts from someone in a WWE 2K24 group is probably a dummy. Yeah.
To quote Chris Jericho, they're a stupid idiot.
Or do you mean a stupid idiot?
Yes. But anyway, like my whole thought is, look, whatever. Like, I'm glad these rumors aren't true, but at the same time, a part of me is kind of going, I wonder, what if these
You
rumors were? What
you
if these
wonder
rumors were?
something.
I wonder if these rumors like were if they were true, why would Tony Khan sell? Because like to me, like it doesn't really make any sense on why Tony Khan would sell a company that he started.
Yeah, and for people who don't know what I'm talking about, I actually found the post on Facebook.
Yeah, even I can see that like fucking shit.
Yeah, Even though it is an up-to-date Vince McMahon, which no one talks about because he looks like Walt Disney.
Yeah, see, I remember sending you a picture of Vince McMahon.
Spot the difference.
Yeah.
Okay, this is going off track. We got like 2 minutes left on this.
Sorry, but my thoughts are like, I'll let you spill your thoughts, but this is my 2 cents. Is if these were true, and I'm glad these rumors are not, but it's just another reason why I don't see these happening is because, well, AEW is doing fine. They're just not doing well with venues and people watching them all.
Attendance.
Yeah. Like one side of the arena being completely fucking empty.
I will give AEW credit for this. The side that's empty is the side with the hard camera. So no one sees it unless you see a picture on social media.
That's smart.
Yeah.
That's really
Very
smart.
smart.
Yeah, that's, what are your thoughts on this shit?
My thoughts are like, I don't think any wrestling company, not even the one Vince's dad created, wants to be associated with him. And when I say Vince's dad created, I am talking about WWE.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Vince sort of bought the company from his father.
Yeah, and if you think Vincent K created it, you're wrong. Vincent J created it.
Yeah.
You're just one letter off, but you're still a dummy.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
All right. My last thoughts before this gets any more out of control is if if these rumors were true, hypothetically, I would want to see some sort of evidence, because the point is, like, I don't want to see some shit online be like, yeah, I could believe that. It'd be like, I need proof.
Yeah, as for the final thoughts, give us evidence, not word of mouth. And if someone says just watch and see, don't believe
Bullshit.
them. Ask for concrete evidence and a source before you believe anything.
Otherwise, they're a dummy.
Yeah. We'll be
My
back with the
wait,
prediction
wait,
battle.
hang on. I gotta get my thoughts.
Oh, right, my bad.
My
Uh,
my thoughts are, yeah, don't believe anything you read online, but even if that word true, is that it doesn't really make any logical sense within the lore of AEW, but it's just
yeah.
also, here's another reason why it makes no sense. If Vince McMahon is currently involved in some sort of criminal shit, or some silver case, there ain't no fucking way he's buying a company.
I mean, if Trump can run the United States from a jail cell, anything
Hmm,
can happen.
that's a good point. We'll be
But
back.
this isn't a political podcast. We'll be back with the prediction battle.
Hello, everybody. We are back with the third and final topic. It is a NXT prediction battle.
And since I always, oh wait, I need to resize this so we're even because it's a battle, not someone just hosting. All right, now that we're proper sizes, equal. I always seem to say the punishment for this. The loser has to watch a bad superhero movie of the winner's choice.
Nothing is off limits.
Nothing is off limits. Anything goes. No holds barred. Whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. Okay. This is taking place in the UFC Apex in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
The next, the first match is to crown the first ever NXT Women's North American Champion in a ladder match, which is ironic because that was the same thing done for the men's.
That's not ironic. Like they literally said when they announced the title, it's gonna be crowned the same way the first men's was crowned.
Except they actually had qualifying matches, which made
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Okay, the participants are, we got 6. The
Yep.
first participants are Soruka, Last Legends, the what was it, the chick that was part of the
Fallon
Cowboys?
Henley.
Fallon Henley, Jalen Parks, Meechin, and Ken Joyce.
Kamani Jordan, I believe you mean.
Connie Jordan, yeah.
Yeah. Now, for disclosure, guys, we accidentally did a test recording and that was the
Yeah,
real one.
yeah,
So I'm gonna stick with my choices, which were Fallon Henley and Last Legend. Do you want to change yours?
nope.
All right, let's move on to the second match. He chose
Now,
Solbruck and Michin
well,
again.
but now my question is, I just hope that this match is good.
Yeah,
And I just hope whoever wins this match can carry this championship, because I don't want whoever this first champion to be like a transitional champion. Give whoever has the title a good reign.
yeah, give them adequate time with the championship
Yes, that's all I ask.
because
All else,
titles don't make the person makes the title.
yeah,
I think.
yeah.
I don't know. I've never
This,
held a championship.
yeah. The next match is a triple threat match for the NXT North American Championship. You got Oba Femi versus Wesley.
Did you just say Wesley? It's Wesley. He's not Kanye's son.
Sorry, Wesley. Um, and versus Joe Coffey in a triple threat
Yeah.
match.
So currently, Wesley is the wild card in that, but I'm actually gonna change my choice. I'm gonna go Wesley on this one.
I'm sticking with Joe Coffey. My
I
reason
probably
is
misspelled Coffee's last name, but I don't care.
my reason is this: with it being a triple threat, with there being anything goes,
Gallus interference, right?
Gallus interference, Gallus could beat the shit out of both of them. Joe Coffey pins one, new champ.
Yeah,
It's the
that could
it's the
very well happen.
it's the logical and smart thing to do if I was in Gallus. If I had a faction and I want them to help me
If you
out.
had a faction in general,
If I had a faction in general, I would have them beat up the other two and me just having to worry about one guy.
yeah, I would do the same if I was a heel and the leader of the faction. Hell, I would have my faction mates beat him up backstage, but not enough that they can't compete. So that way, when the match starts, it's easy pickings for me.
That's smart. Okay, the next match is a UFC underground match that I have heard will be taking place inside the octagon.
Lola's dead.
Yeah.
I know she has like MMA experience, but against the Queen of Spades, nah,
Yeah.
you're dead, girl. I'm gonna pick you just because I know he's gonna pick Baszler, but
But
you're
because
done.
here's why I'm saying this. And here I want to give my reason for picking Shayna Baszler. Is because if Shayna Baszler, if this is the rebirth of the NXT Queen of Spades, one of the most dominant NXT women's champions of all time, if this is the rebirth of her, if this is the rebirth of the Shayna Baszler that the main roster needs, shit.
Yeah, yeah. And like, don't get me wrong, Lola's a great competitor, but when it comes to Shayna Baszler, No chance. I know I'm gonna lose this match. I might as well put you as the winner of that match right now. But I'm not going to because anything can happen in the world of professional wrestling.
True. The next match is again, before we even talk about this match, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, we still need to work on your censoring if we ever want to get sponsors. But that's beside the point. The
What
point
the fuck?
is, this is a historic match for NXT and WWE in general. For those who don't
At
know
TNA.
or have been living under a rock, it seems WWE has a working relationship with one of their longtime competitors, Total Non-Faction Wrestling.
Which just, in fact, tonight, this is the real fact, TNA will be turning 20 years old.
Yikes!
That's
I
a
thought that
fact.
happened. Wait, I thought that happened last year.
No, this year.
Hmm. Okay,
Uh,
I'm just
uh,
gonna take your word for it. And yeah, the and we had more history this week. I can't believe we didn't talk about this. A TNA wrestler had their in-ring debut on an episode of NXT.
what?
Yeah, tell the match, and you'll know which one's the Impact Wrestling wrestler.
You got the current, the proxy
Prodigy.
prodigy, Roxanne Torres, which I have to say, she works better as a heel.
Yeah,
And I
because
just,
calling yourself the Prodigy is kind of heel-ish.
yeah. Versus the juggernaut of the TNA Women's Division, the TNA Knockouts Champion, Jordan Grace.
Yeah, now this isn't the first time a TNA Knockouts champion has competed in a WWE ring. Mickey James was in the Royal Rumble, though they called her the TNA Women's Champion. But
Yeah,
Jordan Grace is going to be the first TNA Women's wrestler,
knockout.
champion, knockout, champion or otherwise, to compete for a women's championship in WWE. Now,
And
I do think Jordan's going to win this match, but not clean. Roxanne could get herself counted out or disqualified.
be
Jordan's not
smart.
walking away with the title.
My thought is, I think Jordan Grace is going. See, I'm only going to choose Roxanne Priest because you got me no other choice. But my honest opinion is, I think Jordan Grace is going to win because if you really want this partnership to start off with some buzz, you have Jordan Grace go out on in her second match in NXT, win the women's championship. That would give this partnership an absolute shit ton of buzz.
Yeah, now this won't be Jordan Grace's first appearance in WWE. She was in the Royal Rumble this year.
Yeah.
But also, to add to your point, can you imagine the pop when at at their pay-per-view this coming Friday,
So
they're
no,
sorry, a week from this coming Friday,
yeah.
the TNA ring announcer says, and introducing their opponent, she is the TNA Knockouts Champion and the NXT Women's Champion, Jordan Grace.
And by the way, I want to say this because this is also important. Jordan Grace is doing an open challenge.
Yeah, that's crazy. So, hey, maybe we could see an NXT wrestler answer it.
Or main roster.
Or main roster.
But yeah, anyway, that's besides the point. The
Yeah.
next match is Nathan Frazier and Axiom. Actually, for those of you who don't know, I'm just gonna get this shit out of the way. That's fucking A-Kid.
Yeah.
For
You
those
don't
of you that
recognize him because of the mask, but it is a kid. We're not saying he's a child. We're saying
no,
he's the wrestler named A hyphen kid.
that's literally yeah.
Look
Anyway,
it up.
look it up.
As
Yeah,
we talked about sources on the last segment. Find your own source and Google it.
yeah. Yeah. Nathan Frazier and Axiom defending their tag team titles against Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, the OC.
Still think they should go by the Good Brothers if it's just the two of them.
Fair point. Who do you got?
I'm sticking with the slow mo superheroes.
And I will say, I think this is going to be a good match too.
Oh, for sure. It's Gallows and Anderson.
Yeah, I also think the women's. Now the
I think
main
all these matches are going to be good, but I also go into stuff like this with no expectations. That way I'm not disappointed.
smart. I do the same thing. But the main event is another. What the fuck?
Yeah. So, do you want me to explain how we got to this situation?
The floor is yours.
So, Trick Williams, I think he had just won a match on NXT or something. And Last Legend came out. This was like 2 weeks ago. And asked Trick, did he attack Noam Dar?
And
He
and,
was
and,
about
and,
to
and another
answer,
guy. And another guy.
yeah, uh, whatever. I don't remember that guy's name. I don't really care. But anyways, the lights went out. People were screaming. People didn't know what was going on. The lights came on. And suddenly from behind, Trick Williams gets attacked by Ethan Page. All
Former
show himself.
who, by the way, is a former. I've looked this up. He's a former. He's a former Impact Wrestling Tag Team Champion with Josh Alexander, and was in one wrestling. He was also in AEW. He's also been in Ring of Honor. He was also in a small wrestling company, Tag Team Champions with Cody Rhodes.
What wrestling company? Was it one Pro
No,
Wrestling or something? Okay,
some
good, because
small,
that
some
should
small,
shut down. Okay.
some small shit.
And
Some like
this past week on NXT, All Ego signed his NXT contract, and then Trick came out. I'll leave you the rest of it.
yeah. So Trick came out was like, "Hey, yo, this guy whooped some people that I like for some reason."
We all
Not
know he
really.
wants to smash Last Legend. Let's not lie.
Yeah, that's true. Like, hey, you beat because my girl, blah 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 blah, because my girl's with these guys. He's like, give him whatever he wants. She's like, I can't sign. He's like, these two went back and forth. He's like, oh, like, I will say, All Ego is great on the mic.
Oh, absolutely. I'm excited
If,
to see what he can do under the Hickenbottom regime. I guess we can call this era of NXT.
yeah,
That is Shawn Michaels' legitimate last name. It's
yeah.
Hickenbottom.
But anyway, like, we, he's like, no, I can't. He was like, yo, check it. I can't sign this contract. Wait, why? Because he's like, oh, because if she signs this contract, my first ever match in NXT is for your title.
What a way to debut.
Like, seriously, that's some shit I wish I did. Just be like, ah,
Hey,
fuck you.
it's the universe. If we ever reboot, you're doing that. No
Yes,
ifs, ands, or buts.
yeah, just be like, hey, yeah, oh, yeah, anyway, but we got All Ego Ethan Page, first match versus Trick Williams.
I think Tripp is gonna whoop that ego.
Good one. But I think all ego Ethan Page is gonna win because here's my logic. If Ego Page wins the NXT Championship in his very first match in NXT,
Nuclear heel heat,
you got
right?
nuclear heel heat, plus you got a lot of buzz from this shit.
I mean, there's already a lot of buzz. He hadn't even put pen to paper, as we clearly now know, 2 weeks ago when he attacked Trick Williams.
Yeah,
He
but
didn't put pen to paper until 2 days ago as of this recording.
that's my thought. I think Trick's gonna win. I think Ego Page is gonna win because I think that would get a new top heel, and b a new top heel, and it would create a lot of buzz for NXT.
Yeah, also, here's something we haven't considered. If
What?
Trick Williams loses, he can go to SmackDown and start another feud with Carmelo.
Yeah. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it.
And
Roll
that's
it.
it.
Roll that.